Hi, hello, hey. So in this video, I'm going to be drawing or redrawing my one character slash monochromatic slash Huevember characters. Well, technically, I'm just going to be redrawing the original three, which are red, yellow, and blue. So maybe I'll do a part 2 where I draw purple and green, because I feel like purple and green are like actually my favorites. So yeah, and I'm also refilling some markers. Woohoo! Yeah, so I think, it has a date on the back. So this is from 2020 and this is from 2021. And actually the 2021 is like, or the 2021 is better. I always thought that, even when I did this one, I was like, gross. I got worse. And I think it's because I did colored line art on this one, which I decided I didn't like as much. So lesson learned, this time I'm going to be doing black line art. Yeah, also, this is the last time you're going to see my dyed hair, even if it's just, a little bit on the ends at this point. I'm cutting it off. Say goodbye. Yeah, it's just the bleached hair is very damaged. So it's the last time you will see it. I'm gonna miss it. Also, funny story slash, I hate when the lights do that. Funny story slash fun fact. I've been growing my bangs out too, right? Because I used to have like bangs. And I've been growing like my natural hair out. I think now it's finally long enough where I can cut off the bleached parts. But I'm gonna have all of my hair be the same length and all be like, my natural color brown. It's gonna be so different, you guys. Like, totally not the most like basic haircut you've ever seen. It's gonna be so different. And I was just thinking about how funny it is that, like, that's different for me, but like that's like, I don't even know what like percentage of the population has like that exact same hair. Brown hair that's all the same length. Whoa, oh my gosh. I'm not like the other girls. Yeah, I've had dyed hair forever. I'm probably going to cut my bangs again soon because bangs are just my style, It's my haircut. So they'll probably be back soon, but the dyed hair will not be. Anyway, let's go do some line art. Hi, voiceover me here. So on the right we have the 2020 drawing and on the left we have the 2021 drawing. So I just thought I'd give you a little close-up so you could see them. Yeah, and now I'm going to be doing some line art in my marker sketchbook. And I'm using this Copic multi-liner in the only size that I have, well, for black. I have some different sizes in the different colors. I think it's the only size I have in black. Although it's probably for the best that I only have one size. I remember when I used to be like really into fine liners and stuff, I was really good at doing like line variation where I do like thicker and thinner lines, But now that I don't use fine liners very often, I'm not very good at that anymore. So it's probably good I only have it in one size, so I don't need to deal with that. Yeah, so I actually didn't change much about this character. I was going to like redesign them, but I didn't change much about this one. The only thing that I changed is all of them have like symbols, like yellow, which is the next one I'm going to draw, has like candy, and then blue is hearts, and then purple is butterflies, and I don't remember what green is. What's green? Oh, green is stars. Yeah, anyway, so red actually didn't have one. And I remember I realized it in the 2020 drawing because I was doing like their symbols in the background. And I was like, wait, what do I do for like red slash pink? And then I ended up just like drawing like roses in the background, but she doesn't have any like roses in her design. So when I was drawing this one, instead of roses, I added flowers because I had this idea to do like these little flower earrings. Yeah. So I added flowers. And I think it's because I thought that, like, I was like, oh, flowers, but, like, isn't, like, purple flowers? Because purple is, like, a fairy. And then I was like, oh, no, purple is butterflies. So pink can have flowers. Also, for this design, I remember when I was designing it, I was like, okay, what do I want pink to be? And I was like, okay, well, pink needs to be something that's, like, not basic, you know? So pink is a pirate because she's cool like that. So you can see she's holding her sword, and her skirt kind of has, like, a fishnet pattern. Or actually, I don't even know what you call that. Is that, like, a fishnet? I don't know. I made it up. I think it's like it's just a net thingy. Oh, and I also, for design, I added like a slit in her skirt, and she has like pants under it. So, you know. I mean, pirates need to have pants too, but she still wanted to be, you know, cute and have like a little skirt. So she has a skirt and pants. Yeah, and then everything else I pretty much kept the same. And her original earrings were hoop earrings. And now they're just like, I mean, they kind of look like hoop earrings. They're just like flower-shaped hoop earrings. But yeah, also the other line arts, I'm probably going to speed through faster than this one. I just wanted to make this one longer, I guess, because it was the first one. Oh, and something I forgot to say in the intro is the original drawing of the trio was actually a digital drawing. And I don't think I have it anymore because I lost most of my digital art. It was on a tablet that like broke, and so most of my digital art is gone forever. But yeah, the original drawing was pink, yellow, and blue, like I said in the intro. Yeah, and it was digitally, and it's gone. So I'm just going off of the marker drawings that I still have. But yeah, so now I'm refilling some markers, and here's me, you know, messing up the first one and putting way too much ink in there. But yeah, I got 11 refills this time. And the last time I ordered copic refills was actually the first time I got refills. And I got like, I think it was like 7 refills last time, and that was like a year ago. I just don't use my markers that often. But yeah, I'm happy I'm getting more refills. It's kind of funny though, because I was looking at all the refills I have, and it's pinks and skin tones. Oh, and purples. It's purples, pinks, and skin tones. And then like 1 teal and 1 yellow. And those are what I have refills for. So I just think that's funny. Oh, and this color, they actually changed the name. So on my marker, it says light suntan. And then on the refill, it says like desert sand or something. So I guess they changed the name since I got the marker. Oh, and the 2 browns I refilled, like the one I was just talking about and the other one I did at the beginning. I'm so shocked I haven't refilled those yet, because those are 2 of like the first markers I got, because I think the first copic markers I had were like a skin tone set. Yeah, so now I'm putting them away, and the refill I just shown was blush, and I actually almost bought another refill on accident for that color, but then I realized I already had one. And so I think they said you can, actually I don't remember how many times they said you can use the refills for, but since I've used the blush refill twice and it's halfway, you can refill your markers like 4 times. But I think it's pretty good for how small the refills are. And also the refills are only like $5 each, which for some reason I thought they were like more expensive. Yeah, although I did accidentally get 2 colors of refills I already have, which I swear I checked before. Yeah, luckily they're 2 colors that are like pastel colors that I use all the time. But yeah, I got another pale fruit pink, and I think the other one might just be called pale pink or something. So luckily I use those colors a lot, but I already had those. Oh, and I want to tell the story of why I got refills, because I got an Amazon gift card for my birthday that was like $50, and I was like, oh, I want to do a video with copic markers and I need some more refills. They're like, perfect, I'll just spend my Amazon gift card on getting marker refills. And then Amazon only had like 1 color I wanted to refill. And then I was like, oh, I guess I can like order them off the Blick website. And then Blick was like, oh, if it's $59 or more, you get free shipping. And I was like, oh, perfect, mine's like 59.9 point like 40 something cents or something like that. I was like, cool, so I get free shipping. And then it literally didn't give me free shipping. So it charged me $10. I could have gotten 2 more refills. Yeah, it's also annoying because after I did that, I realized, like, wait, why didn't I just, like, go to the art store to get refills? So, I don't know. I also had to wait forever for them to get here. I did the sketches for this video 2 weeks ago. That's when I was gonna make this video. But then, you know, I had to wait for the refills to get here. I really should have just got them at the art store. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. Brain malfunction, I guess. Yeah, and then I literally got 2 refill shades that I already had, so that's great. Oh, I should mention this too. The reason I really wanted to get, like, refills for this video was because the original drawings were drawn with my Copic markers. So, like, oh yeah, let me just redraw them with the same art supplies. And each drawing, you saw how my markers were organized. I used, like, one section. Except for pink, I used the reds and the pinks for pink/red. Oh, and I think yellow, I used the yellows and oranges. I think I only used, like, the lighter orange shades or something, though. Oh, and I remember green. At the time, I only had a couple green Copic markers. So, and I had, like, a lot of turquoise for some reason. So I used a lot of turquoise and green for green, so green is very teal. I want to point this out so you know I'm not cheating, but you can see that the Copic markers have this handy dandy little organization system where it has, like, it says what color it is. So, like, for the purples it says V on the marker, like for violet, and for the reds there's an R, and the pinks, it doesn't say P for pink, it says R for red on the pinks as well. So just know me using the pinks was not cheating. And for the background shade, I ended up just using the color that I had, you know, 2 refills for. Yeah, so luckily I do use this color a lot, so at least that worked out. Yeah, I can't believe I got a second refill for this color. I swear I checked. Also, I, like, surprisingly remembered what colors I used for the original. Less for this drawing because I think I used, like, 20 markers for this illustration because I have a lot of pinks and reds. So it was kind of hard to use them all. I think I did all except for this one pink at least because one of my pinks was, like, completely dried out. So, but I think I used every other color. So I'm a little impressed. Yeah. Oh yeah. And this was weird too. I didn't notice this much in the other drawings, but I did on this one. The colors on my marker paper looked way different than I remember them looking on my mixed media paper. Because this is only, like, my 3rd time ever using marker paper. I used to always use mixed media paper. And by the way, I do like the marker paper better, so I'm happy I got this sketchbook. Yeah, the colors look way different. So I was like, wait, what? I remember this color looking different. Like I said, I didn't notice as much in the other drawings, but I definitely did on this one. Yeah, so I decided to outline, like, the edge with a thicker black. I used to do that all the time on my old art, and I still do that a lot. I like the way that looks, so I did it again. And also, I feel like her pants kind of ended up looking like tights, so that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I think it's just because, like, they're so light, they kind of look like tights. Also, in a different video, I remember I was talking about, like, my gouache not being opaque. And I think it's because it's, like, less opaque on my marker paper or something. Like, I'm not even sure how that works, but I think it is. I feel like this was kind of hard for me to draw this small. And the whole time I was working on this drawing, I kind of hated it. But now that I've finished the other 2 drawings and I'm looking back at this one, I think it's actually the best one, and I kind of like it now. So, I don't know why I, like, didn't like it. I also didn't really like the sketches, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Also, I feel like I feel like I use that word, like, way too often, but also, I feel like it worked out perfectly that I did a sketching video for last week's video, and this week's video, I didn't film me sketching. But yeah, and I'm adding her little flower symbol thingy in the background, you know, tie it in. And I'll show the finished drawings at the end of the video. But yeah, now I'm working on yellow. But yeah, so I'm so happy that it worked out that way, that last week's was a sketching video and this week I didn't film the sketching, because I didn't film the sketching, so I did the sketching for this video like a couple weeks ago and I didn't film it, but I feel like that worked out good because I did a sketching video last week, so you know, it's a pretty good balance right there. A little proud of how that worked out. So with pink/red, I had like 20 markers, so it was kind of hard to fit them all in, and it was really difficult to try to remember like which marker I used for what part of the drawing. And also the colors on my marker paper looked different, but yellows was pretty chill. I think I only used like, I don't know, like 7 markers for this drawing or something. And the darker yellow that I'm using for like the stripe, I don't think I had that when I did the original drawing, so that color was really helpful. Oh, and I changed Yellow's character design a lot, because when I first designed her, I was going to make her a witch. So that's why I did like candy. I was like, yeah, she's going to be a witch and she has like a little candy thing, you know, little candy theme. But I don't remember why I ended up changing it to be like, she's like a wolf or something. Oh, and I forgot her tail, so I was going to add it in. But then this time I was like, maybe I should try to make her a witch. And then I was like, what if she's just also a wolf? Because I think that was my original idea, but then I was like, that's stupid. But now we're going with the stupid idea. She's a witch and a wolf, okay? I mean, I guess, you know, she's not a full wolf. She's, you know, she's like a werewolf or something. And she's also yellow, you know. Oh, and you might notice when I show the side-by-side with the old drawings and the new ones, that the old ones, they all have like a dark stripe on their shirt. And yellows had like a black stripe, but I decided to just make it dark yellow, because like we're trying to go for monochromatic here. You can't have like black stripes. But yeah, I changed a lot about the design. I added like fur to like her collar and gave her little fur earrings. And also in the original, she just had like a t-shirt, but I changed it to be a sweater, and I definitely like this one better. I do kind of, like, wish I drew the skirt better. I think the skirt looks kind of meh, but I like this drawing. And yellow is, like, she's the nice, like, calm one. She always had her eyes closed in the old ones, but now I did them looking down, you know, to be different. The only sad thing about this drawing is, you know, yellow doesn't really have any dark colors, so I couldn't get super dark shades. And the highlights didn't show up as well because the colors are so light. And just so you know, I did not use any light oranges. I think I used like a couple shades that said like YR maybe, which stands for yellow red. Did I do that actually? I think there was like 2, but that still counts as yellow, okay? If they're yellow red, that still counts. So I did not cheat on yellow either. I didn't cheat on any of them. Just so we're clear. Yeah, so now we're on to blue. Blue is a princess. And I totally messed up on this one, but we'll talk about that after I talk about her character. She's a princess and she's angry. And for some reason in the 2021 drawing, she's not angry, which was like her whole thing. So she smiled once in 2021, but that was the last time. She doesn't smile. She's angry. Yeah, so this one I actually did remember what colors I used for what, so that was helpful. There was this one color, though, that was like a purple that I used a bunch. I used it for like her skin tone and a couple of her accessories. And then in the 2021 drawing, I changed her skin tone, but then I didn't like the change in skin tone that much. So I tried to go back for this drawing to the original skin tone, but then I couldn't remember what color it was, and I couldn't find what color it was. So I used the color that I used. I don't remember the name of it, but it's, you know, the color you can see for the skin tone. And I was like, the original drawing had a more purple color. Where's the more purple color, right? And eventually I found the more purple color, and it wasn't actually purple. It was a BV color. It stands for blue violet. So it was a blue violet color called Viola. And I finally found it, and it was in the purple section, and I was like, hey! And I was like halfway through the drawing, and I was like, well, I guess I can still like color like one thing like this color, right? I can't do the skin tone anymore, but maybe there's something else, right? And I went to use it, and it was completely dried out. And I was so mad, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll like, I guess I need to get a refill for this one too. And then I put it next to my refills, and guess what refill shade I see in there? I already have a refill for Viola. It's like literally the one blue shade I have. It's one of the purple shades. Like, are you kidding me? I could have used that color this whole drawing. Like, the original, so much of this drawing was from that color. So I could have used it. I'm so mad. Yeah, it's fine. I remember in the 2021 version of this character, I couldn't get enough contrast. But even though I didn't have the most like contrasting blue-violet color for this drawing, I still feel like it has contrast, so I'm happy. Oh, and I ended up giving them all tights on accident. Yellow, because if she has a sweater, she's going to have tights. I don't want her to be cold. And then this one, I gave her cute little polka dot tights. And the first one, it was supposed to be pants, but it ended up being tights. So, yeah, anyway, here are the finished close-ups of the drawing, and then I will talk more at the end. Bye. Alrighty, we're at the end of the video. And I just refilled this marker, the purpley blue color. I think it's this one right here. So I used it a bunch, but then I didn't have it for this drawing. But anyway, I refilled it and it like split open. So I taped it closed. Yeah, I think I put too much ink in there or something. And I thought it was completely empty because the brush tip was like weird. I'll just put it in the corner. But I think the brush tip is just old and needs to be replaced or something. And I don't think it was actually completely empty, because this side's like overflowing. But yeah, I don't have any extra brush tips though, so I'm not gonna replace it, I guess. But yeah, anyway, it's literally split open. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, so I want to do a little comparison to the old drawings. So here's red next to red, I feel like the face on this one still doesn't look that bad. Like, I like the eyes. And then I think what happened with these two is like I used maybe like a pencil to do the line art and it like rubbed off or something, because the line art on her face is gone. Yeah, so I don't know what happened with that, but this one definitely looks better compared to this. Yeah, and just in case you missed it, this is the newer drawing, this is the older drawing, and this one's so bad. Yeah, and then here's yellow. I still think the tail on this one's really cute. Then the other yellow. I'm definitely happy about her fuzzy earrings. Although if her ears are up here, like nobody knows how she's wearing those, but shh, we don't talk about that. And here's a blue. Yeah, I love the polka dot tights. Oh yeah, and I thought this was funny too. I don't know how I didn't notice this. But both blue and pink have the same shoes. But pinks are supposed to be taller. And after I was drawing these, I was thinking about it and I was like, these are the Gotcha Life boots. They're literally the ones from Gotcha Life. So I think that's funny. And I think this shirt is from that too. I'm not surprised. I was drawing stuff from Gotcha Life. But yeah, I thought that was funny. I was like, what? Yeah, they kind of match too. They have like the same shoes. Everybody has tights on. That kind of happened on accident, but we'll just pretend it was on purpose. Oh, and check this out. I also finished this painting. I might add some more highlights to the flowers or something. Make them stand out. But yeah. I will have all of these drawings and the drawing I just showed on my Redbubble in case you want to get prints or stickers. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.